Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook...
And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? But they've got it again. Belletti. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Torres receives it in a good position. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice interception, well timed. Adams gets rid without sophistication.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Torres is herring after that one. Raul has created one goal already. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Messi. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Raul. And here's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He won't be happy with that one. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rodri with the clearance. Played out to the left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kaká. Looking to play him in. Kaká. Nice bit of trickery. Fernando Torres. Guti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaká. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Raul. He's in a good position here. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Done delicately. No way through there. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. That is some save from Khan. Now, who's going to be first to this? Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now, can they get him away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roll! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
20,
chance to turn to their
Fernando
benches.
Torres. Number
Arsenal
19,
are doing very
Guti.
nicely, thank you.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think it's just...
Number
Surely!
97, Aubameyang.
Goal at his
Number
mercy,
18,
and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
It's run loose here. And it's Isco. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's forced to go back. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't
There
come
will be
yet,
3
Peter, but you
minutes
do
added
feel
time.
they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Guardiola. And we're done. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Raul has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Played out wide. Cafu, he's picked his way through. And a chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu, in with the challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Guardiola looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Raul. Adams spots it and intercepts. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Rooney. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. Neymar. Raul. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Raul. And this is Rooney. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. That's been slipped through. Dunk. Fernando Torres. Maldini calmly anticipates. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guti. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this?
2 added minutes has
Lovely
been
pass,
indicated.
but can he get there? He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolute. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Fellow attendees,
Arsenal
this
absolutely
is a
dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution for Portugal, number 5, Rooney.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 10, Johan Cruyff.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's going up front in a hurry. Cafu looking to run onto it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cruyff, nicely weighted ball. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Arsenal 3 up and in almost complete control. Always onto this. And Torres! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Guti, who's set up 1 goal so far. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just
Cruyff! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution
So, time for
Portugal.
changes on both sides, actually.
Raul. Number 19, Neymar. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Mbappe.
Well read,
Number
nice
8,
interception.
Hazard. Number 18, Diego
That'll be a
Forlan.
throw-in.
Substitution.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a cross. Up he goes! And again! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Goes for a shot! David Villa! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your... And he's had a hit!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. NAC Breda are looking to go forward now. Petit makes the interception. It's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. He's gone for goal.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Forlan wriggles his way through. Forlan! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Torres. And this is Raul. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He can get that clear. That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And again! Off the post! And now they can clear their lines. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bebeto, takes the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's had it nicked away. Bebeto, and he's lost his man here. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Adams. Raul. Knocks it into space. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute
Chance!
added time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
This is a lost
Some first half thoughts?
announcement.
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the... Goes for goal! Gorgeous from Kuti!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Forlan. Danger averted for now. NAC Breda. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's been caught napping. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy...
Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. Rijkaard tries to clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kaka. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Petit. And it's Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Breda appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Cafu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul. He's tried one!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Irwin does really well to win the ball there. Guti.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Portugal against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few...
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Roll! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's picked his way through, and the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nicely weighted ball. Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Now it's Torres. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Torres. He's got away. And that's been well dealt with. Alvarez. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mbappe. Threads one in. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Raul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Well, nicely intercepted. Adams with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, what has happened here? Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vitinha. And he can clear it away. Guardiola. And they've got rid. He won't be happy with that one. He's in a great position here. 1 minute added time. And that has been cleared. They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And just a quick reminder today to please.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Portugal, number 23, Neymar.
Whistle
Number
goes,
19,
and we start the second half.
Number
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Number 18,
Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff.
Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Fernando Torres is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Mbappe! Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found some space. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Dunk is always looking to break lines. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Distributed tidily. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Vitinha. Delivery from Dani Carvajal.
Well played and well cleared. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh no, this does not look good. Raul. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mohamed Salah clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And here's Torres. Raul. Shot, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. He's found the way through. Adams gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Batistuta. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah looking to play him in. Dunk deals with that comfortably. Dunk gets it away. No, that's been intercepted. Fernando Torres played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Spread it left. Guardiola. No, it's come to nothing. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Guti. Fernando Torres. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. And that's another good chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cafu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cannavaro. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Mohamed Salah. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Cantona. And here's it's Salah! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Adams. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's played it back. Barella. And it's Salah. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Climbs up big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Madrid have their second corner now. Mohamed Salah goes short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cannavaro. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's a good ball. Cafu is there to clear. And here's Mohamed Salah, and it's White. Threads one in, roll in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 74 minutes is number 19, Guti. Substitution on the field, number 23, Barella. Coming on the field is
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Santos.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit,
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
and long overdue.
Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Mbappe, he's through, now is he in? Santos have it back and can go again. And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Puskás. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Kaka. Lovely, now then. Cleared away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Torres. That's a sharp pass. Raul. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Raul. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Guti. Played out wide. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's heaved it away. Searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Probing pass.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. Chase and Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Goal! Arsenal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Puskás! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
There will be
That's
1
just a
minute at
fabulous,
time.
fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
Just a
half-time.
quick announcement, it is now time for our
That's a
special
really interesting
lottery.
game, and they
Please
head in
grab the
at
tickets you were given
half-time
when you were
at
walking through the
1-1.
gates.
Substitution in progress.
Santos get the ball rolling in the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Real chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... And Torres! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great defending, strong and determined. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson. Out for a throw. Turns and goes back. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Puskas. Baresi can get it clear. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Torres. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Guti! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So,
Mbappe.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is number 13. Stoichkov. Substitution.
And it's Otto. Oh, that's delightful. And they're back on the ball again. Julie plays a sharp little ball here. Puskas powering forward. Shot, surely! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Ball is over the line. Robertson clears. Dunk gets across to intercept that. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a
Arsenal
monumental
against
occasion.
Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Van Balten makes the interception. Mbappe, and here's Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Torres. Now it's Batistuta. Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Probing pass. Spread neatly. Robertson is sporting a guilty look. Terrific header! Goal! Arsenal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That'll be a throw-in. Guti. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. And he's certainly... And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Raul. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Barcelona finding their passes.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's shifting, chance for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Arsenal can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Tries to get it clear. Guti's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Two minutes has been indicated.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bastoni, Conte, Van Balten,
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this and claimed it back swiftly. What a throw in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That's an excellent interception.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Might be shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba with the clearance. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cafu! Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cross needs to be good. And he's heaved it away. He won't be happy with that one. Azar. Guti. Now it's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Guti. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And that for him is goal number 10.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal... Big chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Mbappe is flagged offside. Oh, well measured. Adams gets across to intercept that. Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri cuts out the pass. Van Dijk threads one in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Arsenal kick off the second half. Raul. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. And that's aimed into... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, what has happened here? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Raul, he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet with the clearance. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Applies the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernando Torres. Cafu. Cafu plays. Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Raul. And here's Torres. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
This is it then, now or never. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Just 5 minutes left. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Torres. Played out wide.
There will
Cafu.
be 1 minute
And this
at
is
a time.
Torres. Pullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. A droll. And this is Torres. He's one of those for a shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Out to the left it goes. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Elise. Now it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And he can clear it away. Makaleli. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And he's there to retrieve it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
And if
even
you do
further.
have a chance
I'd
today,
always be
please take
inclined
some
to
time
go
out to
for
give your
the
support
latter,
to our
go
better
for a
stadium
third,
fund.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. Chouameni gets it away. Cafu. And that's a good ball. Rummenigge. No, again there's no way through. Knocks it into space.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Torres. Oh. Roll! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And here's Mbappe. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
Probably be looking to play it square from
Coming
here.
on the field
They're
is
taking a moment to
number
consider their
13,
options.
Stoichkov. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Well, that's well seen too. Hydrol. There's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Guti. And this is Raul. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. No way through. Guti. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's gone loose. Taken back almost at once. And again!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Raul. It's an inviting looking ball, that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Nedved. That ball looks a good one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quality ball. Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match.
Romario! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's a sharp pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he passes it long. Robertson. Great ball if he can get there. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their foot...
Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Torres. 30 minutes gone. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Very nicely done. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's aimed. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Romario. Now it's Torres. Van Dijk spots it. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Torres. Nicely aimed pass. Kukçu is always looking to break lines.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cross from Robertson. And that's the keeper's ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Spread it left. Nedved. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Torres. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Bale having a look, looking to widen the gap even further here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Nedved, a player of legendary status.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Romario. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
And he's whipped it across. Up he goes! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Romario. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's had it nicked away. Spread out to the left. And it's Lewandowski. He won't be happy with that one. Just 5 minutes left. Carvajal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stoichkov. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Stoichkov really has the confidence and...
Can he finish?
There will be one
It's loose
added
now and they
time.
want to get it back. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Torres. Seedorf. Now it's Batistuta. Picked out brilliantly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Guti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Seedorf can get it clear. Good chance here! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, they've got it again. That's a delicate pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Beckham. Guti. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Seedorf. No way through. Nicely aimed pass. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through.
Might want to be careful there.
Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is well chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really...
Mbappe! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. He's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Arsenal have turned up with...
And Torres! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, again, there's no way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Mbappe! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal have their third corner. And it's going to be another one. Arsenal get their fourth corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. There's the shot! You've got to be quick to recover. In for the pieces! He scored! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 10, Seedorf. Number 11, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 15, Erling Haaland. Number 17, Baresi. Number 4, Ruben Neves.
Mbappe.
Number 18.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Number 21.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Baresi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has been indicated.
Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. And the volley. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ruben Neves chips it through, tries to get it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.